How's it going, everybody? You're watching Adventure Films, coming today a little bit different at you with my 50mm lens, which is equivalent to 100mm lens on the full frame sensor. And yesterday I went to my first wedding shoot and not everything worked out perfectly fine, but overall it was pretty okay. But there's a few things I wish that should have gone better, and today I'm gonna tell you what those things are, and yeah, just to give you a review of my first wedding shoot ever. To comment on last week's video, which was a bit all over the place, this one for this week is going to be a little bit more structured. I've got a bit of a plan, so I'm probably just going to tell you how the filmmaking went yesterday. Starting off with number one. Timetable. So the first thing that didn't really work out the way I wanted it to be was the timetable. I didn't really look at the time and what was coming up, so I was a bit stressed to start with, and yeah, I got caught up in things that didn't really matter so much and didn't focus on the proper things. For example, the audio. If you're wondering what this all is, I'm going camping tomorrow, so I need some gear and I need some more tools to finish off, or well, start with de-rusting the bus. I'm a little bit seedy today because of last night. It was a good night, good wedding. And coming up to number two, audio. Well, it wasn't a priority of mine, which it should have been, because audio is so important, and I know that, but just sometimes I forget about it. And so I had a couple of situations where I should have gotten the audio better. It was good for what I had, but yeah, that was just the thing about what I didn't really like about what happened yesterday with all my filming. And it's not the worst, because I'm just starting and I'm learning, but it can't get perfect, but it should have been better, and that's all I want to say. Number three, shoes. The shoes that I chose are not the best, because I actually got blisters after the first hour or so, which is not the greatest, so next time I might think a little bit more about what I wear. So that's another thing that didn't really work out yesterday. Even tape doesn't really help, as you can see here. The last thing on the list is connect. With connect, I mean connect with the people that you're working with. For example, I was purposely going away to shoot a bit of footage with the drone, and afterwards they were asking me if it was my drone, and I should have started it from the table, because that would have been pretty awesome maybe for them. Maybe they could have been cheering or something, and yeah, those were my four things that could have gone better on yesterday's shoot, my first wedding shoot ever. It was kind of interesting to see how I went, I guess, and what I did. And now the crazy part begins, sorting through all the footage. I think I've got 250 gigs. By the way, the reason I'm holding this mic here is the camera with the 50mm lens, which is 100mm equivalent on the full frame sensor, is that I'm sitting like 2 meters away from the camera, and the shotgun or the Video Mic Pro wouldn't have picked up the audio so good. And so with this lens I have to record it all with my handheld recorder, which is pretty neat, but I just wanted to try something different. Boy.